Hey Honey Bees, welcome back to Illinois Honeycomb Homestead. As you can see back here is what you saw on the title. I am making me some homemade bone meal. Yes, you heard it, bone meal. So, I collected some bones from the food that we have ate and stuff, and it was before I had put any seasonings or anything like that on there, and I saved them, saved just a few. And what I did was I washed them off real good or rinsed them off really good and stuck them off in this pot, and I'm giving them a good boil to make sure a lot of that stuff was off of there, like the grease and stuff like that. And after I take it off of there, I'm going to take them and I'm going to dry them and put them in the dehydrator. Excuse me. And when they finish dehydrating, I'm going to put them in my processor and make it come into a flour. Yes, like a flour or powder. Okay. And that will be something good to put over in my garden for some nutrients in the near future. So I'm going to be collecting a lot of those bones and doing a lot of that. And also, bone meal is good to put in your dog food. Like I said, a natural source. And this is grass fed from Butcher Box. Some of the bones that we had from the food that we were getting ready to prepare. So our dog can have some nutrients and vitamins and all that from that bone meal as well. So I'm going to take you around so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see I've got that bone in here, and I had the water up kind of high a little bit, and I have boiled it down to this. So I'm going to turn this off, set it inside the dehydrator, and then let it do its course on that, and then put it in the processor and let it bring into the powder. So I'm going to take you through those steps. This is very beneficial. It's cheap because you're getting free bone meal where you ain't got to spend all that money. And then also, you don't have to worry about all these other chemicals that might be inside of your bone meal when you do purchase it. You know what I'm saying? This is about as organic as it's going to get. It don't have, it was grass fed. It was a grass fed beef. And there you have it. These are the bones from it. Also, the night before, we were cooking, getting ready to put some stuff out here on the grill. And so Lorenzo was wanting to make up a spice or whatever to go on some meat that he was putting out here on the grill. And so what we decided to do, since this is his first go around with this, because he's been using the spices, the powders, different little things that I have been, accumulating over time. He did him a mix, you know what I'm saying, a spice blend. And we did it in liquid form, and we were going to do it in powder form. So I took the ingredients that he had and everything, and we actually cooked it. We made it into a wet, and then I was able to strain it and all that and let it sit. And then we put it on the meat and let that marinate overnight. And that meat, y'all, it just fell off the bone. Okay, it fell off the bone, and that was part of the bones that you saw right here. Yeah, fell off the bone. So I'm gonna show you this right here. It's kind of about halfway up the top, about right here. So we was able to make it into liquid form. And then what we had left as far as the herbs and the spices, we're going to make that into a powder. And I'll be showing you that too. Now I just took that out of the dehydrator. I'm going to show you what that looks like. And then we'll go from there. As you can see, this is everything that was in that marinade that he made. That sauce. These are all the herbs and the spices. As you can see, that's an onion, but that would be broken down. But I'm not going to tell you his secret. And he's already named it. And yeah, I'll let him tell you more about it here in a little bit. But anyway, since I was the one that knew how to do this part and I was showing him, it's gonna be cruise sailing from there. But anyway, I put it in the dehydrator. As you can see, it's got a good crisp to it. And I'm gonna put it in this processor and we're gonna blend it all up. And he's gonna have his spice, his own personal spice, along with his marinade. So that's been in the refrigerator, okay? But I got it in the processor and it was able to do up to the max line, but we're gonna see after we blend it, we're gonna see how much he was able to make. And now that I wrote down the whole entire recipe, we'll be able to make more of it, right? So now we know what he got in there and all that stuff. We'll be making more of it. And I'm telling you, this right here was off the chain. So yeah, so now I'm getting ready to blend this, and that way y'all can see what it looks like in powder form. This is the outlook right here. Now I kept saying spice, but it is spice and it's a blend and it's also a rub, okay? Yes, Lorenzo did that. Lorenzo did that, and I'm gonna tell you, it smells so darn good. And not only does it smell good, but this right here, it tastes good. So I'm getting ready to put it in one of the jars that I have gotten over time. People have been donating and giving me all kind of jars, all kind of different little cute little things like that. So I'm also building his up as well. He's building up his spice rub collection, and all I'm doing is blending it up for him and dehydrating it. Some of the stuff has already been dehydrated. You know, he's putting his little stuff together. I'm dehydrating it. I'm draining it. We're making rubs and we're making marinades. Okay? And yeah. Y'all get out here and do it. Y'all, this made 4 ounces. 4 ounces. And now that we got the recipe down, we're going to fill this bad boy on up. Okay? This also here made more than 4 ounces. As you can see where that half mark is, bring it around this, about this far up. That's how much sauce he was able to make. Okay? So not only does he have the rub, but he made the sauce as well too. Now look, y'all. Y'all can get out here if you don't have a garden. Okay? But if you got things like vegetables, anything like that, you can make your own spices. You can make your own rubs. You can make your own sauces. You can make your own marinades. Okay? So we had some left over. Yes. So he can make him a barbecue sauce. A barbecue sauce. So he's got the powder, the rub, okay, the marinade, and he's gonna make him a barbecue sauce. All 3 of the same ingredients. You heard it. So he also got a name for it. Yep. And I'm gonna let him be the one to tell you what the name of that is, okay? And yeah. So y'all get out here. Make your own spices, your own, your very own. You know what I'm saying? We're giving to McCormick, making him a millionaire, okay? We're giving it to a whole lot of them people out here. A lot of people out here. We're paying them good money to have their spice. You can make your own. You can make your own. You can make your own. So I want to just say, I'm going to give him the phone and let him tell you what's up. Men, if y'all out here, I'm quiet now. He's going to take over. Okay?
All right, good people. Now I'm back. I don't get on here too often. I just want to share a little bit of things with you. My wife have a garden out there. She get all the vegetables and different stuff, and she make it into powder using this dehydrator back here. I don't know too much about that. I let her do all that. But what I do is I make my own seasoning and rubs. Example, this some right here, just the liquid that I put on it. Smells delicious. This is some rub that I make right here. See that rub? It's my own special rub, own special sauce. I also make hot sauce, different stuff like that. Yeah. You know, they can do all that and dehydrate it, so forth and so on. I can make my own concoction. Make sure you measure everything out when you do it, so you won't forget. Because you might be, what did I put in there last time I made it? You got it all wrote down, how many teaspoons you use to this and that, and so forth and so on. If you do it like that, everything will come out good. But you can continue to make it over and over, and it'll be good. I haven't had no complaints. I mean, kids, when you know how you give kids food, then they eat so much and they throw it away. Nah, they have barbecue sauce all on their face. That plate be clean. That let you know you're doing something right. You know, like I say, I'm not good at all this talking on this thing, but I just want to share that with you fellas. That's something, because you know we like to barbecue. I like to cook too, but you know, give them a break. She's outside picking a garden, and I can make stuff up, get on the grill, you know, put some ribs out there, coat it down, pig, all that. Hey, I have a whole block coming by. Hey, man, you got some more of that? Just that and other something. And what I'm planning on doing is, once I get enough of it going, planning on patenting it and make me some money too. Because they getting rich off of us when you go in there and get all these seasonings. And you can make your own seasonings. The sky's the limit. Everything that you see in the store, you can make it yourself. Yeah, it's just that you want to do it different. You know, you get tired of tasting their season, make your own season. Yeah, it's joy behind it, especially when you see people sitting up there smacking. And don't nothing be left with at the end of the day. So, yeah. I'm not the type to get on here and talk for a long time. I just wanted to share that with you. And when I cook something, I'm gonna do my presentation so you can see it, and then I'm gonna show you people when they eat it. And that should tell you a lot. You know. Push that like button and subscribe, and I'll be getting back with you on the next meal. I ain't gonna tell you how I make my seasoning. You make it according to how you like it. Just try to make it different from everybody else. Give somebody something else. You ever been hungry and trying to figure out, man, what else I'm gonna eat? I'm hungry, but I don't know what. You get tired of the same stuff. Could be just because of your seasoning. Changing that up. Make a big difference. You know. But I'm gonna get back with y'all on a later date. Y'all have a blessed day.